Chapter 15. Future tense. Simple continuous. Perfect. Perfect continuous. Future tense. Read the sentences given below. Examples. Neha will go for a picnic tomorrow. The bus will leave for Chandigarh soon. My parents will attend the function tomorrow. The verbs in the given sentences are in the simple future tense. Simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to indicate an action that is yet to take place. The verbs will and shall are used with the root verb to indicate an action in future tense. Example. Laura will buy a new dress for the party. With I and we, the word shall is generally used. Examples. I shall fly to Chennai tomorrow. We shall go for a picnic very soon. The simple future tense is used to express what we think or know will happen in future. Example. You will succeed in your mission, to describe things that will happen as a regular phenomenon or as a habitual thing. Example. The maid will come in the evening, to describe the result of some action. Example. If you are not cautious while playing basketball, you will hurt your knee, to talk about some definite action expected to take place in future. Example. The school will reopen tomorrow. Will is also used when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Example. I will bring some water for you. Form of simple future tense. In positive statements, we write will, shall, plus root form of the verb. Here are a few more examples. Examples. We will look after your pet well. I will miss her after she leaves. Mahesh will be back for dinner. In negative sentences, we use not after shall or will. Examples. I shall not meet you here. They will not go on a pilgrimage. He will not be present today. We will not join yoga classes. Short forms of shall not, shan't, or will not, won't may also be used. Yes-no questions. In interrogative sentences, we write will, shall, plus subject, plus root form of the verb, plus question mark. Examples. Will, she, subject. Water, root form of the verb, the plants. Shall I water the plants? Shall we carry her things? Will they come over for dinner? When interrogative sentences begin with question words like when, how, where, we write question word plus will, shall, plus subject, plus root form of the verb, plus question mark. Example. When will she bring the books? Future continuous tense. The future continuous tense expresses an action that will be going on at some time in the future. Examples. He will be performing on stage next Saturday. Ruchi will be going to the mall tomorrow. Future continuous tense is also used to show something that will take place in the future as a matter of routine or as a planned happening. Example. Father will be returning home from office at 6 p.m. Form of future continuous tense. In affirmative sentences, we write will be, shall be, plus form of the verb. Examples. She will be reading a poem. They will be reading poems. Going to form. This form is used to show a person's intention or to show that there are indications that something is going to happen in future. Examples. They are going to visit the Red Fort. It is going to be sunny today. I am going to buy a new mobile. It is going to rain today. In negative sentences, not is added before the first part of the verb. We write will, shall, plus not be, plus ing form of the verb. Examples. I shall not be going to the market. We shall not be packing our bags before evening. In interrogative sentences, will, shall is put before the subject. Examples. Will they be going to the market? Will he be waiting for you at the station? Short forms may also be used. We can write will not as won't, shall not as shan't. Use of shall and will. In the modern times, will is used in all persons. Shall is occasionally used. Shall is used with I and we, and mostly in question forms. When we use shall we or shall I, we make a suggestion or ask for a suggestion. Examples: shall we leave now? Asking for suggestion. Shall I get your medicines? Future perfect tense. The future perfect tense expresses an action that will be over at a given point of time in future. Examples: I will have finished this novel by evening. The bridge will have been repaired by next week. The grass will have grown by the end of this month. Form of future perfect tense. In positive statements, we write will have, shall have plus past participle form of the verb. Example: the teacher will have checked the papers by next weekend. In negative sentences, not is added before the first part of the verb. We write shall will plus not plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Example: he will not have finished this novel by evening. In interrogative sentences, will shall is added before the subject. Example: will he have finished this novel by evening? Future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used to denote a continuous action, so it is used with reference to some time in future. For future perfect continuous tense, we write will, shall, plus have been, plus ing form of the verb. Example: he will have been reading about the accident in the newspaper